Well, hello. Welcome to episode 8 of the Iron Lords of the Helix Mountain. What is on the agenda other than watching this little guy, this Tower of Bad Water, to make the Ouroboros Tower of Power? I don't know if I should push anything else to get done while this is kind of going. My big concern that I have now, I kind of played out at the end of the last episode, which is there's a lot of bad water that's coming out of this. So I'm a bit concerned that I will have some kind of spillover, that like uncontrolled spillover. So because I only have it coming out of two channels, and it's kind of two openings, and like my whole channel's built around two openings, I'm afraid that like once this stuff starts to get going, it's like each level is going to overfill. And if my beavers are working on it, then I'm just going to get contaminated beavers everywhere left and right. And it's probably not going to be good. I think what I'm going to do is I might blow out this edge here and make it a dam so that I have an outlet that's coming out here that at least will, feed my pumpers here, so I don't have to move my pumpers, and then slowly start levying these to see what is the absolute limit that I can kind of push this other outlet. Okay, now that I got no beavers going up there, let me take that out and let me get a levee here. Oh, sorry, God, not a levee. I wanted this to be a dam. I took out a levee to put a levee in it. Let me put a dam piece there. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're gonna still be able to kind of walk around. Then it's gonna be blowing this out and putting a levee there. Slowly just start trying to push the limit. What is the limit where this isn't gonna continue to raise its level? Yeah, this is going down, so it's gonna fill in this little pocket. As soon as that gets done, I probably will juice that up just so it gets done faster. So I can start working on this side and I won't cut off completely their access to building up the tower. It's take a minute before it's gonna take a minute before that gets assigned. Then over here, I guess I could also just simultaneously work on this stuff, but like selectively, just like little pieces here and there as I kind of migrate forward with this job. Not having them completely do all of it. Most of my workers are going to be working on this kind of stuff. I have 5.4k science. What is this? 12k. I might be able to even hit that, by the time all my projects are done. What's my food looking like? Ooh, I have dropped by 400 on my food, which isn't great. It's not terribly concerning, but it also is not good. What I might do, and what is the lowest thing? It is soybean. I have a low soybean, so I should maybe plant some more soybean. That is something that's not being filled. Mangrove fruit, I guess I can pull back on how many mangroves I'm cutting. Only pull back that. Pull back my mangrove cut a little bit. Pull back the cut a little bit there and also there. Just so I have some more mangroves for fruiting. And I think I might also start kind of blowing away here. Yeah, let me do that. So I'm going to do this first level, second level charges, and then third level charges. That'll take me to there. Probably going to need to build some platforms so they can actually get to this location from up here. Yeah, probably is going to be the best. So if I do kind of platform out here, and then this is going to need to be 3 tall. They should be able to hit this kind of little pocket of stuff here. I can just kind of go out like that, go out like that. Do another little 2, and then another 3. I can do 2 sets of 2 and then do a little temporary road. Got that going. Okay, so now that is staying at like that two turds 2/3 fill line. So if I pop that and I make that a levee, I'll probably skip forward till that gets done. Oh, before I do that, let me speed up all this nonsense. Okay. Watch the levels. Still about that 2/3. I actually don't know how much more I'm willing to push it. I mean, this should be the same number that I had before, just because it moves quick. That water level of this last little gap just moves so fast that makes me a little nervous. Okay, I'm just gonna have to hope that that's enough. If not, I just have to like blow out. I had to blow out like another area back here to make it another dam. You know what? I think I am just... Ha 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 ha. Should I? Also, let's make this a connected road. Wait, what's going on here? Is that all built up yet? Oh, almost. Well, I guess this is going to be a prime example. It looks like it's actually... Granted, it's not taking the whole flow. There's still this flow here. But all right, it looks like it's, it's relatively holding up. Like, it's not gaining too much height here in the water. This is going to be the big tell here. But I might be fine. I actually might be fine. Okay. I'll get back to that. This is all set. Except for that guy. And I think I'm going to build one platform to go up and one to go across. Oh, sorry, one platform to go down. So one platform goes down, one to go across, and then this is gonna go up. And then I'm going to use one just to kind of level off that. I don't think I actually need all of it. Let me delete that. So one to kind of get me to get across here so I can kind of start laying the bigger charges around here. I can probably do the same here. Let me get all this prioritized up. And what does this look like? Yeah, these weren't going to get the attention they need. Let me get here. This should be able to reach it. At least this one. I might need to build another set of stairs to get to the other one. That's good. That's good. Pop those bad boys. Pop that bad boy. That guy. What's my food looking like? Well, food is 2.3k. Huh. Yeah, it's hard to read that. It's hard to read how much of that is just kind of the lulls of making food and waiting for food to get made. Okay. I think for now I'm going to continue what I'm doing here. I'm going to kind of dig back a little bit, probably just to here. Dig back a little bit and plant this as soybean. Just have a little more soybean. This bit of business is still doing its old thing. That's getting worked on. Okay, I might do maybe just a couple of days. Just kind of sit on this and do a little jump. Well, maybe just time lapse. Do a time lapse of a couple of days. All right, I'll let a few days go by. What's coming? Got a bad tide coming? Okay. Let me check on the other things I was working on. Pop that, pop that, pop that. Those stairs gone. New set of stairs there. Have all that. Get juiced up. This can get destroyed. And then get another set and one more over here. I think in order to get this corner, I'm also going to need to do that. And then set these charges to 3. That's good. Those. And then this can be another 3 charge. Okay, now over here. Blow that. And now I should be able to, I think I'm just gonna go the old school way that I used to do things. Just because it feels, you know, slightly easier to me right now. And then let me just kind of build out my access to this area that I'm going to blow up. Let me get that. And then I need to get down, let's say, what is that from here? I think that's 3 levels. This is 3. That all needs to get hit by 3. And this can get hit by 3. And then this outside edge can get hit by 3. And this, it's 1. And then this would be 2 and 3. This could all over here be 1 charge. I'm not gonna be able to reach that. Okay. Let's get this all planted. Cool. Might as well also start. I'm not gonna have the path there yet. But this is going to need the ladder down to this place. I will pause the stairs. And then this is all going to need to be 1 charge. Then this could also be 1 charge over here. No, that doesn't need to get. I'll just kind of go from this line forward. So from here, it'll be that. This could be 2 charge. This could be 1. Oh, I didn't mean to go all the way to the wall. And then that guy could also be, this could all be single charge. These can be 2 charge. As I'm beginning to kind of lay the framework for what will be, you know, rows of water wheels. And then to match this level is 1. This is 2. This is 3. Oh, this is 3. Then that might as well be 3 as well, but okay, cool. That's in place. Blow that. Blow that. Get this guy. Get these at 2. And then I might as well start planting more soybean. All of this. I believe my plants are... Yeah, I can't reach that corner. Bad tide started. This is looking mighty fine. I wonder if I should speed up the platforms. I think I might get these outside edge platforms. Get those going. Okay, cool. Blow that. Blow those. Now I could set 2 depth charges here. Blow this. Blow those. And blow all that. Blow that guy. That guy. All of that. Might as well pop that guy too. Cool. This is all at the appropriate level it needs to be. Let me get this before I potentially make any mistakes. No. Whatever. If I go lower, it's not a big deal. I'm already going to have lower levels over here. And then that's 2. And I can reach this and these. Those are going to be 1. And then let me get a couple more sections of that built. Cool. And then once I hit the temperate season, I'm going to get, you know, speed up on all that. But get another little time lapse going. I think you've already kind of seen what this is. More likely to be a jump cut. A jump cut to the end of the bad tide season. So I carried a little into the end of the bad tide. Still haven't finished the platforms. More than likely, oh, I didn't think any of this was going to get done because I had the platforms at high priority. Or higher priority, so I figured they were going to compete with the other jobs I assigned. Let's get that dynamite up. Did any of this stuff get put in? Yeah, some of it got put in. This could be 3s. That's at the 3 height. This could get 3. This edge could get 3. That could get 3. I think that's only 2. So back in this edge could get 2. That means these are 3. Then this is also a 3. And that still needs to get put in. That all going. Cool. Then this can get unpaused. These can get set to have some work done. All of those, all of that, all of this, that, these, those. Pink, 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 pink. Cool. All right, almost done with this last little platform. Curious if I want to actually push this barge water wheel to get built, just so I can see what kind of power I'm drawing. And of course, this is all, like, this level's all temporary because I'm gonna have to build this all one level higher so that I have room for the power lines to go. I had to tear out the paths and then put another platform above it. But I can wait till these two are in. You know, I kind of want to see. Well, yeah, it's fine. I do kind of want to see what this is going to look like. That's boosted up. It's all boosted up as well. They're all moving. Scurrying dynamite everywhere. Let's go down one. Go to here. And then, I know this seems weird and redundant, but part of it is just to give them, just to start the access to this level. Do the 3 high, so I have a good gauge of where the 3 high is. Or the 3 down, sorry. And then kind of continue to selectively build a little bit more of everything. What's my food looking like? 2.1K. This is at 61 and 70 logs. Okay. Smash cut. Cool. That's up and in. Jesus. Almost 600. What's the average output it's supposed to be? 270 horsepower per centimeters per second. Okay. Seems good. Seems pretty good. Also, I'm probably, as soon as I start making bends and stuff around, I'm probably going to need, like, you know, different access points. Probably going to have stairs and paths to kind of reach up to these other levels. I probably should already kind of do that for these stairs. Just kind of build a more direct line. Like off of this little... Let me see, where would that get me? Let me do some hyper fast building. Doesn't even really cut off that much more of the spiral. This could be better. That gives me a little bit. It's a tiny bit more efficient. Let me just connect up to this line. Might as well, considering how much they're moving up and down that little spiral staircase. Got a bunch of this dynamite planted. Some of the little jumpy cuts to show what I did in the river over there. Oh, well, saw this guy. Then I will get rid of this and this. Build that guy. Those guys. And just blow this little thing down. Plant more soybean here. Cool. And then I will probably move another, smash forward probably another 3 days. 3 or so days. It's going to be a lot of this. Is going to be a lot of just kind of like trying to figure out stuff to do in terms of like keeping it vaguely interesting for you as the viewer. But also, you know, it's big projects. It's a lot of stuff to lay down. See you on the other side. All right, checking back in. What do I got coming? Looks like a drought. How come I'm not getting... Yeah, it looks like a drought. I don't know why I'm not... There it goes. I wasn't getting a little highlight. checking in on my other little landscaping businesses. These are 3 and these are 2. I don't have to worry about changing the pathing out here because it'll be drought. It'll be a dry bed versus a bad tide bed. Do I care about? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. This is all gonna get blown out. This little weird upturn one is gone. This gets blown out. This gets blown out. That gets blown out. Cool. All that is set. This can get one more priority change. This is going to get blown out. Then plant some more soybean. For the most part, here is done. This little like landscaping change is done for this part. I could go one more deep, but I think I'm going to leave it for now. Because again, it's I think this keeps everything kind of like keeps a lot of things moving, but it kind of takes away from what this is. So I think I'm gonna kind of want to, as soon as I get this kind of all this blown out, I'll probably go back to just kind of having just biting the bullet on having a really long jump for this to get finished. Because as it stands now, I'm still gonna have a bit of a jump to kind of wait for this to get done. Yeah, let me focus on that. Let me get this, make sure this gets knocked out of the way. This might be a time lapse. See them like scurrying around a little bit. Probably pretty fast time lapse, but time lapse nonetheless. All right, well that took almost the entire drought season. And this, you probably saw a mixture of time lapses and jumps. In order for me to not, keep it a little lively. The moments where I'm not incessantly speaking into the mic, going over the different thoughts in my head about what's happening and what's the next move. But yeah, I think I kind of want to get this, like I said before, I want to get this done and dusted, which I'm almost, there, at least this initial part, the initial part of blowing out the land that's here. And as soon as I get that done, I'll switch back over to making sure that the head of the Ouroboros Tower, of the Ouroboros Power Tower, is gets done. Surprisingly, I think because there's so much water travel to get to here, I think it does take them a minute to kind of actually get here. On top of the fact that it's very deep into the red, like this is very far out for them, so it does kind of take them a long time to get to any of this. And then they get hungry and thirsty, and so it makes them slow down. Yeah, a lot of mixtures of things that are making it a little more take a little longer to get some of this stuff done. But let me jump cut to all of this dynamite placed. And then as I blow this up, I think in my head, I've settled that I might just do the rest of this in a series of like jump cuts. Okay, so that's finally been leveled out. That took a minute to do. So this is going to be a, reservoir of water. Like I said, it's going to feed into here. Mostly trying to keep this level full. And then I'm going to have another reservoir that I'll build out in this direction that'll feed into this guy. It would require me to level up starting from here because it needs to be 3 above where this is. So probably just this top layer that's going to extend all this layer here. And then everything else that goes underneath, I don't know, that doesn't really matter to me. If it like kind of like back here, if it goes, lower than the 3 level height, then, whatever. I'm not worried about making that super clean, at least not yet. And then now we can come back to where this is at. So this had some, because the last end of that job only had a few dynamite that need to get placed. I still have plenty of beavers that were assigned to kind of finish this out. And I think I'm going to start laying in the extension to this piece and go 5 blocks. So I can get another wheel in. So 5 for now. Oh God, not dams. Cool. Then another jump cut. So I think where I'm going to call this episode is probably here. I'm going to have the first bend. So I can't go out another water wheel without crashing into this. So let me just lay in first what I'm talking about. So this is what I would consider the first bend. And then this is probably where the power is going to then jump out in this direction. And then potentially probably cutting through my little pine forest to go into here, which I might dynamite out to make into my factory zone. Which means I might need to create another pathway, another walkway to kind of connect back up here that isn't this little zigzag. I might just kind of have a stair that goes like that. But yeah, let me lay all that out. Now this is tricky. I might actually have to build the other wheel that's going to go here. It's going to go 1 level down in order to have the power actually hook up the way that I want to. Let me do that. This is going to be 3, 4, 5. Oh, I didn't include this particular angle. I think I might go down 2. That might go here and then all right, this is getting away from me a little bit. I wonder if it should be maybe more like this. Gosh. All right, let me rethink a lot of this for a second. You know what? This feels a lot better. Yeah, this feels a lot better. To do it this way, and then I can, from here, this is where the power will go out and down into my city. And then I can build the platforms. And this will have a little messy junction that goes there. This will connect like that. Here. And then I'll do all of this stuff. And this water is pretty high, which I was a little afraid of, which means I need to find another outlet for the water pressure. I might just pick that. Then do a dam here. If my if my power line is going to swing back there, this just needs to have a bend here. I just needed to relieve a little bit of pressure here. So it was pretty much at the brim. You know, just, it was fine. It didn't look like it was spilling over, but it just made me a little uncomfortable. But yeah, this is the beginning of it. This is the beginning of the head of the Ouroboros. And then it's just going to kind of continue to wind in on itself. Very similar to here. I'm going to have like another little turn here. So another 2 out, turn back in, and then go straight across, turn up and over, just kind of this winding, snaking path. Then here might be where I drop down, or maybe not. Maybe after I make this little bend, I drop down. Not a bad tide. Ooh, we gotta make sure that I don't have any beavers make some idiotic decision by going over here for some reason. Oh, all that. Might as well bomb that while water is still coming through. That has opened up this little available storage of water massively. Fantastic. And then I want to see this get put in. Where do my water levels go? Here. This should still be at, you know, that almost 600. I just have another little excess outlet in case this water level gets a little too high. This is almost 600 as well. This should all be relatively 600. But yeah, cool. Leveled this out. Begin to kind of... Ooh. Don't you creep closer. Okay. I'm looking at you. Okay. Alright, that should be good then. I can call the episode there. With this, the beginning, the head of the Ouroboros being made. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.